What's going on YouTube? Bryce Crispy We're here bringing you another miniature painting video. And in today's miniature painting video, we have a Nothic from Loot Studios, aka the Nothail. I'm assuming because it has a tail. Most Nothics in D&D actually don't have a tail, but it's a neat little feature, and it still keeps that classic Nothic design. Very spiky, giant eye right in the middle of its face. Kind of lanky, so the tail just kind of adds a little fun detail to make it Loot's interpretation. Again, this is a Loot Studio miniature. It is from their Eyes of the Watcher bundle. I did a Zenithal highlight, primed it in black, and did Citadel Wraithbone white over the top of it. It's just some flat black primer I have for the black. That's why I didn't say anything about it, but yeah. So I got a lot of cool ideas I'm going to do with this guy. Starting with D&D's Sturge Tan, D&D Army Painters D&D Sturge Tan, which is actually unique to the D&D series. That's going to give us our entire base coat, because they are kind of pinkish on their hands, middle of their chest. So I think that's a great color for that, and then we're just going to build off of it. I have Army Painters Minotaur Hide, aka Fur Brown, to kind of do a glaze on the hands and the back and the tail and the legs, the middles of the chest, which is kind of going to leave that Sturge Tan really on the palms, and the middle of the chest, maybe the neck area on down. So then we're going to staple on some dirt splatter, just hit it in kind of the shoulder areas, the back, elbows, just kind of the areas. If you look at the Nothic picture from the monster manual, he has just kind of some darker brown spots that cover like around his back and stuff. So that's what I'm going to try and do with the dirt splatter. After that, I'm going to go ahead and color his eye with the Brain Matter Beige, and then hit the entire model with brown wash. Once that has all dried, I'm going to come in and I'm going to do the iris of his eye and green flame, which is Army Painter's Jungle Green, because it's a very vibrant green. Once that is done, we're gonna use speed paint to do the rocky base. Then I'm gonna come in and do some highlights on the spike with Drake's Tooth. May hit them with brown wash afterwards and then actually do some highlights, but for now, the spikes and the claws and the teeth are going to be hit with Drake's Tooth. And then come in and do some Sturge Tan highlights, probably on the hand. Not really on the hands. I guess we'll see what it looks like after the brown wash. That being said, I'm going to dry brush a little bit of orc skin onto the rock base. Probably this side, maybe a little on this side, just to give it some more gray color. Then dot the iris with some matte black, and then hit it with some gloss varnish to get that really shiny look on the eye. But yeah, that is what we're gonna do there. Sorry, my eyes are super itching. Allergies are terrible right now. It's been hot, it's been cold, and it feels like spring, but it's not. So my allergies are just skyrocketing. That's enough allergy talk out of me. Let's get to painting. And we're back. Now, before I reveal the final model, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button, leave a comment to let me know how I'm doing, and subscribe if you're not already, so that way you can see when this video and all future videos go live. So, for the reveal of the Nothic or Notheo. I say Notheo because this is a Loot Studios model. And this is their take on the Nothic, basically. And I'm assuming they call it Notheo for naming rights and patents and other copyright stuff. But yeah, super cool model in my opinion. It's very Nothic-like. One thing, the mouth caught me off guard. I was going to paint the mouth, and I just realized my face isn't up here, so you guys can't see my hand motions. Anyway, I was going to paint the mouth, and I realized I couldn't really see it. So I blew the model up on my slicer so I could actually see it, and the mouth is like a pincher thing like this, not, you know, a normal people mouth. So that threw me. But anyway, it turned out really well. The Gravelord Gray is what I used for the rocks, and then dry brush them with orc skin. I think that's a really fun way to do rocks, and I'll probably start doing that because I think they look pretty well. As for the actual model, I did change how I was going to paint it. This is mostly done with glazes, which is something I haven't really done a lot of, and I'm just starting to do, but I really like how this turned out. So I did the Sturge Tan as a base, which is like a dirty pink, and then I did 2 layers of Minotaur Hide glaze, which I think I did 2 drops to 4 drop, not 3 drops maybe, I don't know. It wasn't, it was a glaze, you know, but and then I just brushed, you know, the back, the arms, leaving the palms and like the unders here, a little bit of the chest, still that Sturge Tan color that you can see as I turn the model. There you can see under the palm or the back of the foot, right there on the back of the thigh, just, you know, kind of the fleshier, weaker bits, that color. Then I took dirt splatter, did a glaze over just the shoulders, the upper chest, the upper thighs, and the back of the tail. Pretty much everywhere I hit with that brown wash. Well, kind of, because I didn't really hit this area with the brown wash. Really only hit the back really heavy with that brown wash. That was just to help with those spikes. The like nails and the spikes on like the arms, I did paint those, and then I just did a quick dry brush to get those bone colors there. And I did that because I feel like on the back it makes it look more like they're, you know, pulling out of the skin, which I really like. I think it looks a lot more painful. The eye, I love the eye. That was just the green flame, brain matter beige for the off-white eyeball, green flame for the iris, and then black for the pupil. And then I took the gloss varnish from Army Painter and got the shiny effect, which, hold on, right there, you can kind of see that glare coming off of the eyeball. You can see it a lot better in real life. It looks shiny and wet, which I really like, having that kind of realism to it. But yeah, really fun model to paint. Glazing, definitely something I'm new to, but I really like how it turned out on this model, so look forward to me using that technique in some future videos. And I think that is going to wrap this one up, guys. Again, go check out Loot Studios. I'm not sponsored, but I use a lot of their models in the videos, and I definitely think they're worth the price. They have some really cool models. There's a lot of cool scenery, like this awesome like watcher chest. What do I have here? I have a werewolf that I need to paint. That's from them. There's a lectern. You know, just really cool stuff. I don't know what the April bundle is at the time of recording this. I know the March bundle was like kind of like Wizard School, actually, very Harry Potter-esque. I think there's a Hexblade Warlock, there's like a Shadow Unicorn, there's a dragon. Very cool stuff. Go check that out. Make sure to keep checking my stuff out, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.